A long conversation with Ellen DeGeneres. She's not going to be here. I'm just giving her some advice, some loving words, some inspirations where I think maybe she should to consider going into and how she should handle the whole situation. Maybe like a little PR advice, you know what I mean? With love. So, and I'm going to use the Kabbalistic tools in order to break it down. I'm going to use the Tree of Life. So I did some card readings. I just meditated. I sat down and I really wanted to because Dad and I have been talking about this for a while, and it's like, how do we help Ellen? How do we help Ellen? So we're gonna break it down. We're gonna start from the top all the way to the bottom in the tree of life. So we're starting with Keter. So if you study Kabbalah, you know that Keter is the unknowable. You don't know it. You don't know it. It could happen here. It could happen then. Well, I don't know, but you just trust it. That it's there. You don't know about it. It's out of the reach. So what I say to Ellen in that circumstance, let go. Let go of the perception of what you think the show should be and how you think the show will move forward. I think after putting so much time into the show, this show really has taken a life onto itself with all the energies and everybody that has come into the show. So and I think that that's really what you're doing right now is that you're letting go of people, you're letting go of perception, you're bringing a new talent, really beautiful things that you're doing. So and addressing the issue, that's really good. So letting go. Chokhmah, which is wisdom. Books, I say share the wisdom of this whole experience and your whole kindness element, step it up even more, double down, triple down on the kindness. Wisdom, writing books, getting books written by other people, the whole Ellen Publishing Company. What? Yeah, the whole, situation about books that are inspiring people, whether fictional, non fictional, Hokmah, wisdom, getting that out there. Then it's Bina, which is understanding. So what I would recommend to you is instead, I know that you can talk to all the celebrities, but sit down with regular folks. Regular folks living regular lives. Maybe they have a little bit of hardships. Maybe they have a lot of hardships. Maybe they're just like whatever. Maybe they have kids. Maybe they don't have kids. Maybe they live with their mother. Maybe they don't. You know what I mean? Just everyday people, and find out their stories and talk to them and get that whole and understand what's important for them. Maybe do that on Ellen too. You know. So then we've got Guvara, which is tough love. I'm gonna go ahead and say, Ellen, you do like humiliating people. And that's okay as long as the person is okay with being humiliated. You know what I mean? And to what degree of level of humiliation is a person willing to endure? Because humiliation really is a great tool for that person to grow. And as a sage, I think there's a certain level of understanding that you have. You're not just the nice Ellen. You're also like the Xavier Ellen. You're the teacher Ellen. Like, come on, come on. And I don't think that you let that through as much as perhaps you should. So I think tough love Ellen, where you go in and you look at someone's life and you ask them, what do you want? And then you bring in people and you sit down. It's like, all right, we're gonna make your life better, but you're not gonna be at it alone, but you're gonna have to work. So that kind of thing, you know what I mean? So and then Tiferet, which is balancing. So balancing, I think that once all these things are put together, it'll start to open up. There'll be a balance in your life, and in order and balance and art. So what I was thinking about is EllenTube, getting more people involved into EllenTube, posting their things on EllenTube, that kind of thing. Maybe even changing to the name to eTube, eTube. Remove the Ellen aspect, eTube. Then we go into Netzach. Netzach, I would say schools. I would say get a little bit more involved in schools, whether you can put in a little library, the Ellen Library, or anything out there where you can reach out to schools and be like, hey, I'd like to, put in a library. And anybody that donates a book to that library can get put in a website and a list, of nice, loving messages of people that have read that book, like a network of books and stuff like that, you know. I don't know, I'm flying off the handle. Flying off the handle. And then we've got Hod, which I said Ellen tube again. So maybe like I'm not completely like on the ball on this. You know what I mean? But with Hod is all about perseverance. It's all about Netzach. It's all about splendor, like show other people, like show what other people are doing. And Hod is about perseverance. So maybe that whole school thing and showing up what other people are doing, the whole Ellen tube, that's why showing perseverance and pushing through and all that stuff. Then we've got Yesod, which is channeling, which is community, which is unity, sexuality, all those kind of things. So what I would say is have a strong team of friends that are gonna be like, hey Ellen, you're being a dick. You're being a jerk, Ellen. That's not nice. But that's cool. What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Open up. Open up to people. And I think once you open up to people and show a whole rainbow of who you are, not just a lot of, I think the main problem is that people have had this perception of like nice Ellen, and Ellen is really a rainbow of as a producer has wears many cats. So I think just pushing that particular label on one particular person is not productive to the whole narrative, because Ellen wants everybody to be kind, right? She doesn't just want Ellen to be kind, she wants everybody to be kind. So I think that it's a blessing that these things have come forward. And then you've got Malchut. Oh, and then also Malchut, material possessions, all that stuff. Ellen, you need a home, like a home. Not like I'm gonna buy this and I'm gonna change it and I'm gonna, like that's cool that you can like have other homes, but you need a home. Like this is my home. You know what I mean? And I know that may be painful and that may be hard and that may be difficult, but you really need to sit down and be like, this is my home. You know what I mean? I think that'll really help you a lot. Like when you travel, when you go to all these things and all these places, and it could be a tiny little place. It doesn't have to be a place that you live there all the time. It's just a place that's your home, and you're not gonna sell it. And that's it. Till all the days of your life, that will be your home. That's not hard. You know. So yeah, that's it. I wish you well. I know that you have done a lot for a lot of people, and I know that you're not perfect. I remember a long time ago when I made a video where I was like, Ellen, what are you doing? You're on American Idol as a host. Don't you know that kids have committed suicide through that show? And you're all like, nice. And I'm like, suicide, no bueno. And Ellen left the show. And I kudos, maybe my video helped her realize that, maybe it didn't. I think that as individuals we need to reach out to people with love, not with judgment, and not be like, you did that. I was like, okay, maybe you did it, okay, that's fine, this is in the past, let's move forward. What can we do together to make a better place? I love you. I want to wish you all a wonderful eternity, especially you, Ellen, because things are getting better and it's going to be wonderful for you. And this is really a blessing in disguise. You're going to see it every day more. Thank you.